Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and true sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying video. And the title is going to be The Foundation is Being Set. Okay. The digital age is creeping into full effect. As you see this article I got right here, it says the Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says the company just became the first and only crypto firm to join the S&P 500. Crypto is here to stay. And we know Trump, spoke about the Bitcoin reserve that the U.S. has. And he said that the Bitcoin would be the Fort Knox of crypto. And they have a USD stable coin. Okay, and as we see, okay, the CBDC, okay, is going to be the foundation before they push the MOTB, which is the CHIP. So they're about to transition, to this digital currency, man. Things is moving fast. I got two other articles I want to show as well. But first, I had asked ChatGPT. So Coinbase CEO got Coinbase on the S&P 500. It says, yes, Coinbase is set to join the S&P 500 index on May 19th, 2025, marking a significant milestone as the first cryptocurrency-focused company to be included in this benchmark index. This inclusion reflects Coinbase's substantial growth and increasing acceptance of the cryptocurrency industry within mainstream financial markets. Okay. And Trump, he's supposed to be launching some truth meme coin, I think. But, pretty much everybody been on this crypto digital currency wave, man. Because we're in the time of the transition. And Trump, he's in Saudi Arabia right now. And the Crown Prince, mentioned he's investing $600 billion into America, which is going to go into AI. A lot of it is going into AI. And in return, the U.S. gave them $100-something billion in weapons. Okay? So, hey, they're about to roll this thing out, man. Because you look at these Coinbase commercials, which I actually got one. It says that this digital shit is the future of money. Let me play that.
Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
The future of money is here. And this is the second Coinbase commercial that said this. Okay, and at the same time, let me show this. You got the New York City Mayor, Eric Adams, says his goal is to make New York the crypto capital of the globe. And remember, Trump said not too long ago, he wants to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. So we're going to see more of these different mayors in these different states, these different governors. They're going to come out and speak on this digital currency, man, which is going to be backed by Bitcoin, because Trump said Bitcoin will be the Fort Knox of crypto. Okay? So we're in the transition. All right, everything is going digital, man. You got the BRICS; they're talking about launching a digital currency. You know, and once they get the money digital, once they get everybody using this digital shit, or a good majority of the people using the digital shit, then they can say, okay, you got to take this C-Hook. If you don't take it, you're not gonna be able to buy and sell. You're gonna be cut off from society. Okay, and they're gonna make it sound convenient. You know, everything digital. You don't have to worry about losing your wallet. You don't have to worry about losing your debit card, your credit card. You don't have to worry about losing eventually, because it's all gonna have, you know, the C-Hip is gonna have all your information on it. Aaron Russo spoke on that on an interview. Okay, so you know, you don't have to worry about losing anything. It'll all be in this device. But before that, you know, they're going to have this digital shit. It could be you have to download because when you trade in cryptocurrencies, you know, a lot of them, you have to actually have a crypto wallet. Now, I believe Robinhood is not like that. I think on Robinhood, you could just pretty much make purchases, but on like other apps, you gotta have a crypto wallet. So what they may do, they may have some kind of app you gotta download. You know, we just gotta wait and see how things are gonna play out. But we're beginning to see more and more of this crypto talk. Okay, why? Because we're in the, as Trump called it, the economic revolution. And it's all going to lead to the MOTB. Okay? That's what it's all going to lead to. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, and this is talking about Esau, Edom, the elites, because this is their NWO agenda. They want everybody to have this device, which, once again, that's what all of this digital crypto talk is going to lead to, man. So this is big that we're seeing more and more of this crypto talk, and you know, Coinbase getting on the S&P 500. That's a big deal, man. Okay, they're making crypto more mainstream, which means the demand is going to go up because more people are going to invest into it. More people are going to buy into it. And that's why we're seeing Bitcoin, you know, going up at an all-time high. I believe right now it's over 100,000, man. Okay. It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And their word mark in the Greek is charagma, which means an imprinted mark. But when you go to the root word of charagma, it's charax, which is a palisade, which is a pointed instrument. And that's how they're going to insert the C-Hip in you via a syringe. And there's plenty of videos on that, man, of people taking this in Sweden. You know, you had that company, 3 Square Market in Wisconsin. You know, there's plenty of videos on people taking it. There's videos of people buying with it, you know, using their hand. Because now when you use your card, it used to be swipe. It's no longer swipe no more. Okay? It's enter the chip or tap to pay. In most cases, they want you to tap to pay. Okay? Whenever you hand your debit card over to somebody at a register, the first thing they're doing is the tap to pay. If that don't work, then they do the chip. And I've been noticing, because my card, the chip is messed up. I'm waiting on my new card to come, so I gotta swipe. But in order for me to swipe, I gotta fill the chip like 3-4 times, man, and then I can swipe. So they've already conditioned people to using the chip. You know, you got more self-checkout than ever, and most self-checkout, damn near all the ones I've seen, are debit card only, man. Okay, you rarely see any that accepts cash. So they've already been using gradualism on the people. People already used to doing the tap to pay, and that's going to have people conditioned to swiping the hand, or paying with the phone, man, with this CBDC shit, because MasterCard, Visa already have a digital card, a card where it's not connected to a bank. It's all digital, man. Okay, and that's the time we in, man. Everything becoming digital. Okay, it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor. I'm, reading this again. Free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And the foreheads, we know Elon Musk got the Neuralink company. Okay, where they're putting C-hips into people's brains. And I actually saw an article, I believe it was either earlier or yesterday, where Apple is now talking about putting C-hips in the brain so that you can use your phone pretty much telepathically, So, and Elon Musk is talking about, we if you're blind, we can repair your vision. At first, it'll be like grainy, but over time, it'll become even better than the best eyes on earth. Speaking these great miracles, man. And it don't matter if you're small or great, rich or poor, free or bond. They want everybody to take it because it's all about control, man. The elites have an agenda, which I mentioned the Aaron Russo interview. Look at that video, man. He explained it, exactly what they want. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy and sell unless you have that device. Just like today, you can't buy or sell unless, for now, you can use the FRNs. You can use the debit card. But you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you're on that digital currency, which is backed by Bitcoin. And then eventually the C-HIP, which that's what this is talking about. The CBDC is not the MOTB, man. Okay? When they go to put in that device in your right hand, your forehead, or your left hand, that's the MOTB. And it's so serious that you have men that's going to be put to death for not taking it, man. Revelation 20:4. Because it's going to get to the point, if you don't bow down to the beast and worship the image of the beast, which is the NWO, they're going to execute you. Because this devil is going to come with that great wrath because he know that his time is running out. So I'm going to get the penalty for taking it, and then that'll be this video. Not a long video, just something quick. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So if you take that C-HIP, man, you cannot be forgiven because it's a conscious decision and you're saying Esau is your God. Okay? Because this devil, he wants to be a God over everybody. Okay? He wants what we're going to get, and this is his way of getting it. Putting a device in you. Okay? So if you take it, you're going to be in that fire, man, which is the second death. Okay? And we got to bring this out. We got to warn the people. Let the people know what it is. The MOTB is not sleeping with so-called white women. It's not an embargo. It's not Christianity. It's not John 3:16. It's not, none of this madness these other counts be saying. The MOTB is what our apostles and elders, beginning with Apostle Tahar on down, have been saying for years, man. It's the C-hip, man. Okay? But, just a quick video, just an update. We're seeing this digital shit get spoken about more and more, and we're going to keep seeing it spoke about more and more. Okay? And Lord willing, bro, is going to keep doing updates on it. All right? But Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.